you've joined me for a bonus MattMeals. Hi, I'm Matthew, your host, and today, something very special for you. In fact, it's a secret. It is a Harris family secret recipe. It's chocolate oatmeal cookies. Not as basic as it sounds, but still pretty simple to make. So we're gonna make it. You're saying, oh Matthew, you're diabetic. Yeah, get off my case, they're good. All right, get ready. We're gonna do a bonus MattMeals. Golly. Oh, let's get cooking. Let's get something in that pan. Now don't forget the full recipe for this very secret Harris family recipe, I might add. The chocolate oatmeal cookies down in the description below. This is one of them rare ones where I'm not drinking too, because I don't like drinking and mixing it with sweets. You agree? Put that down in the comments. All right, so in the kitchen, we're gonna cook it like it's stir fry, but this is cookies. We're gonna put our butter in, good butter. I'll tell you something. People ask me all the time, you know, once a month, a couple times a year, they'll say, Matthew, who is your favorite cook? And in recent years, I couldn't say, but I'm okay to say it now, Paula Dean, because butter, man. Butter in Savannah, Georgia. They're both beautiful. Putting in my milk there, buttermilk. Reminds me of my grandpa, because he didn't talk to me much. But he drank a lot of buttermilk. That was a touchy-feely moment there for me, because really, when you mention buttermilk, I think of my grandpa, who hated chocolate, oddly enough. He hated chocolate, and I'll never understand that. And that had to suck for my grandma, because like on Valentine's Day, I guess he bought it for her, but here we go on another tangent. So I got this all mixing up here real good, and then I gotta add my cocoa. Now I'm using the Hershey's cocoa. You use whatever you want to. If it's a lean week and you gotta go great value, I bet you they're made in the same place. Don't worry about it. So we'll get that there. I'm going to put my cocoa in. Again, the full recipe is down there in the description. And I know a lot of you are going to say, wait a minute, Matthew. It's a family secret. This is this recipe of chocolate oatmeal cookies. That's what I was, honest to God, always told. My mama told me, oh, Mary, she told me that it was a family recipe. And I think it was like her great-grandma, the one that was the Native American, I believe she was the one that invented the cookie recipe. Again, that's what was told to me. So here's the deal we'll work out. You just tell them it's your family recipe, and you take full credit for it or whatever. Just link to the video. Get them to give me a sub down there on the YouTube. Get a subscription going. We're going to bring this right here to a boil. Oh, you like that, huh? I see everybody out there in the audience. Get a little groove going. We're going to bring this to a boil here in a moment. And before you know it, it's going to be time for that secret Harris family recipe of chocolate oatmeal cookies. Oh, hey. I've been handed a note. One is a cease and desist from some kind of bakery association. We can't claim, the Harris family, we can't claim that recipe. The other one is actually a cease and desist from my family. No more personal stories on MattMeals. So, all right. Message received. Yeah. I guess I'll just go draw names at Thanksgiving like nothing happened. Anyway. Enough about that. This is about chocolate.
Oh, Matthew music.
It's your family secret chocolate oatmeal cookies. So far, don't forget the full recipes down in the description. Now, I'm going to put in my oats. This is at a boil right here. I'm going to put in the oats. Don't forget the full recipe down in the description. Mix those in, and then we got the peanut butter, which, you know, that's not in the title of the recipe. Like, why isn't it chocolate peanut butter oatmeal cookies? Too much of a thing, I guess. But here's the thing to remember, and this is a Matt hack for you. When you're going to put your peanut butter in some kind of receptacle other than the peanut butter jar it came in, if you spray some Pam in there, when you try to get it out, it'll come right out. So Pam. Use it. Bam! Use it. So we're going to put the peanut butter into this concoction of goodness as we make some chocolate oatmeal cookies. And I dare say everybody's going to love it. Now, I also got a tweet during the break there from Braxton. Braxton said, wait a minute, you're diabetic. What are you doing making this? I mixed the metformin in on mine. I ground them in real good. Don't do that on yours unless you are a diabetic. And actually, I'm not a doctor, so don't do that either. Now, it's time for the vanilla. It's another odd thing. You ever think about this? Vanilla ice cream, white. Vanilla extract, brown. Look like dip juice. I don't get it either. We're going to mix that right in there too. All right. Now, we're going to get this mixed in perfectly. And before you know it, it's going to be time to drop them one by one on that sheet of wax paper goodness as we make chocolate oatmeal cookies. It's Mattmeals. HODDAMIGHTY. Boy, again, if you could smell this kitchen. Maybe that should be the name of the show. Smell this kitchen. Anyway, when I put the vanilla in a moment ago, and you may notice this too, it's almost got like a hissing sound to it, almost like an old snake, like old Stone Cold. What? Anyway, once you get this all mixed up real good, and don't forget the full recipe is down there in the description. Get your wax paper out once it's all mixed in together, and then we're just going to go in, and again, do what you want to do. You got little kids, you know, make little small things, or if you got big old boys or whatever, just put whatever size of cookie you want to do. Again, this is a cookie, so make it as big or small as you want to, depending on whoever's going to be eating these bad boys. Now, you're going to put these on the wax paper, like I said, and let them cool. Now, these are my favorite cookies in the whole wide world, the chocolate oatmeal cookies. Man, they never get all the way cold when my mama used to make them. And to be quite honest with you, if you could hold this thing while it was hot, you know, I'd eat them warm. Matter of fact, if you wasn't here right now with that camera, I would just go sit down with this pan and a spoon. That'd be the easiest thing to do. And I'd save the environment because I wouldn't use this old wax paper. So we're going to get this plopped onto here. I know plopping ain't a good word to use, but I mean, my Lord, there's a zillion cooking shows on there on YouTube that you can watch, and this is one of them. Subscribe, please. Spread the word for me, and we're going to let these cool, and when we come back, it's going to be time. It's going to be time to eat some chocolate oatmeal cookies. We'll be right back. Oh, Matthew. HODDAMIGHTY. You know what time it is. It's tasting time. Tasting time. It's the end of Mattmeals time to taste what I just cooked on the oven. It's chocolate oatmeal cookies. It's no family secret anymore, is it? Or was it ever? Don't forget the full recipes down in the description below. And let's give these things a taste. Oh man, they're still a little bit warm. In fact, I don't know, they're almost good, a little bit warm, not all the way cold or, you know, room temp or whatever. Oh man. You can definitely taste the oatmeal, obviously. But the way, you know how chocolate and peanut butter mold together, man? This is the perfect cookie. And it's my favorite. So, appreciate you watching this edition of Mattmeals. It's supposed to be a bonus. Hell, I think it was as longer than most of them. But this is good right here. It's chocolate oatmeal cookies. Subscribe down below. Full recipes down below. HODDAMIGHTY. It's Mattmeals.